Diaspora was formed and headquartered in the United States because of the bad leadership all over West Africa. Nigeria is very lucky that we happen to be the first to gain from the formation of West Africans in diaspora. And after a series of meetings, putting heads together, we decided that President Buhari is the best thing that has happened to Nigeria. We have some reasons. This is the most critical time in our life as Nigerians. These are times that, seeing our history, we have gone through all kind of tumultuous agenda. And if we don't act, we will go 2 decades behind. That is why it is very pertinent that every African, every Nigerian, every lover of the black world should arise at this time and take charge of their future because of our children, because of our women, because of the nation. We have looked at the previous governments in Nigeria. Right now, we have 2 people that are likely going to win the election. Number 1 is President Buhari, and he has a strong challenger in Alhaji Atiku. These 2 people are not new people to us. These people have played so deeply in the government of Nigeria. President Buhari has gone through being a commandant, a GOC, a commissioner, a minister, a chairman of PTF. He has been a president. Right now, we are looking at him. And we have seen that this man has served selflessly in all these capacities. We don't see no skyscrapers, no estates, no airplanes, no universities. That is what we don't see. The most dangerous thing is to fight against somebody that don't have anything to lose. President Buhari do not have millions to lose. Does not have anything. That shows us that this man has come conscientiously to service Nigeria to the best of his ability. And I can tell you, he might not be the best in the wide world, but right now, among 2 devils, the next partner that we are considering has served Nigeria is not a new player. This man grew from being a customs officer to a vice president, but he is one of the richest black Africans on earth. We are wondering how the wealth came. We are not saying crucify, crucify, indict, indict. But common sense tells us that something is wrong somewhere. So is he going to fix the country? These men were in government 16 years, and they could not fix half of what was wrong with our country. That was a country, a time that we have so much impunity. We read about children of rulers partying in airplanes, in private jets. We read about church bishops owning private jets and parking them for free and not paying dues and fees like me, you and I. Those are wrong. And we saw that President Buhari stopped these things. That is why there is warfare right now. There is warfare, it's war between the politically elite in Nigeria and the common man. It is only Buhari that is fighting this warfare. That is the problem that we have. So, if Nigerians want to go backwards 2 decades, here you go. But I want my children to see forward progression the next 4 years. Then we can talk about a youth that can take over government. And my job is not to lynch any other candidate. We have about a little over 60 candidates running for the election. All I have said is Nigerians should not sleep. It is midnight in Nigeria. That is how I term our situation at this time. It is midnight because we are about to lose everything that we have fought for the last 8 years. It is not just 4 years. We will go back 2 decades if you look at our history. So we have two people, I wish any of them is a newcomer. But among the two people, they are bright and elite, they are the political class in Nigeria. They have run this country in different capacities. So my point is, if you run the country in a capacity that I see, you should not qualify normally. In my judgment, I'm not the law court. I think some actions of those that are contesting, some of those that are contesting today, are actionable by law. They could be litigated. Because if you steal from our dear nation, bless your heart. This man served under Obasanjo, and Obasanjo came on air. I respect Obasanjo, President Obasanjo. President Obasanjo came on air. I'm a follower of Obasanjo. President Obasanjo came on air and said he would never forgive the other candidate if he runs. And we asked the reason. The reason is that he defrauded Nigeria to a very large extent. And I feel so sad today that the same Obasanjo is coming out to say, I have forgiven him. Well, I think it's God that needs to forgive anybody. Not me, not Obasanjo. So, but did he tell us the truth when he said God will not forgive him if he supports the candidacy of Alhaji Atiku? So that is where I am treading. You cannot do a U-turn today and he becomes a new man at 72. So whatever it is, the law has not prosecuted, he has a right, but for whoever listens to me, I believe that if you have a question to answer, you cannot rule my beloved country until you answer such questions successfully. Thank you.
Please, just a quick one. Just to one question.
The average Nigerian in diaspora is going crazy. You see, in some countries you can vote outside the country. There is a system that permits that. If Nigeria runs that system whereby you vote outside, you have excess of, I could say, more than 10 million Nigerians 18 years and above outside Nigeria. If Nigerians outside Nigeria who would not want your 500 naira on election day, who would not want your little job, if they vote today, they are looking at integrity. They are looking at returns. They are looking at, when you served us before in such other capacities, what did you do? And like I said, 8 years of service, we did not have the best of electricity, we did not have the best of healthcare, we did not have the best of food. That government between 1999 and 2007 empowered hoodlums in this country, and I have proof. Go and look it up. I believe that is not 50% good government. So because of that, Nigerians in diaspora, because they are not educated because of the terms that they stay there, probably free education, they know the facts, and the facts serve us right. That if you have served before in such capacities, we cannot give you another chance, because that might be a chance that we'll never live to see again. Thank you.
The second question, how worried are you about these issues?
Nigerians in diaspora are so worried because we know our countrymen and women are gullible because of education, because of condition of living. Somebody told us that things are going high. I want to remind you, I have the statistics somewhere. In 1999, when Atiku entered government, the dollar was 20 naira to a dollar. When they left government, it was 200, when PDP left government in 2015, it was $220. Petrol was 11 naira. When PDP left, it was $87. Cement was 400 naira. When PDP left, it was 2,000 naira. Milk was 15 naira. When PDP left, it was 100 naira. So, but now they are the ones telling Nigerians that they are better today than they were 3 years ago.